Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a more general reading, and in this one we are going to look at what are the steps that you can take right now, the next step for you to solve your situation, whatever situation you are in. Maybe you feel stuck, confused, maybe there's something difficult that you're dealing with. What can you do to improve the situation or where you are overall? I've got 4 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this labradorite stone. Let's see, what are your next steps? What steps can you take to fix a certain situation or to improve your life? And we've got the Queen of Swords, House, the Devil, Friend, Queen of Cups, and Servant. Pile 1. There's this feeling that you lack support of some sort. You lack support in life, emotional support, kindness, understanding of other people. Maybe these are your family members, maybe your friends, just your immediate environment. There is a lot of coldness. There is a lot of coldness, and I feel like it's going both ways. You might be showing this behavior, this attitude, this extending this energy to others, and you might be getting the same in return. And there's this vicious cycle. Feeling stuck, feeling tied, and not being able to break out of this, the same dynamic that keeps repeating all over again. There's just this feeling that, how do I explain it well? I am tired of trying to be everybody's friend. I know it sounds strange, I know it sounds bizarre, but I am tired of being tied to a certain social conduct. Oh my gosh, my English, please come online. It's almost like there are certain rules that you have to follow in regards to a connection of some sort, a relationship, a friendship, or a relationship with a family member, maybe a parent, that you are really tired of. It could be a connection with people that surround you with, like the dynamic, I should say, between you and them. And you're trying to show up as the most positive, the most optimistic, the most kind, understanding, loving person. But the more you do it, the more you feel suffocated, the more you feel tied to them, and it's almost like trading your energy for whatever it is, for some benefits, or maybe for some help from their side, or for their approval. And it's very exhausting, it's very draining, and the next step you should take, from what I'm seeing here, is coming back to yourself, taking care of yourself first and foremost, serving your own soul, serving your own emotional needs, analyzing them, being kind to yourself, being your own friend. That's very important. It's like almost like you have to play a certain role to get by, or to adjust, or to get some benefits, whatever it is, whether it's a relationship or friendship or family dynamics. It's what it's always been like, what's always worked, but it's not working anymore for me. I'm not happy in it. I feel like I'm betraying myself. I'm not fighting for my own happiness, for my own well-being. And recently I feel like all those people are hurting you, consciously or unconsciously. Whoever's in the picture, and for everybody it will be a different persona. I don't feel like you are getting much nourishment from them, or whatever it is that you were relying on, depending on, or were hoping for. There's this radical, cold, logical energy that is coming forward. And almost, it could be that you yourself already took on this role, trying to adjust. I'm going to try being this way, I'm going to try being a totally different way, like contrasting attitudes. Not much is working, not much is working, and I feel like you're stuck somehow in whatever dynamic this is. There's something in regards to stability, security, maybe childhood, home, something that is coming from your family, and what you need to do the most is to be sensitive to yourself, sensitive to your own emotional needs, to your desires, to take care of yourself. I want to say, take care of yourself. You need it. I feel like you're slowly coming to realize it, that you need it the most. You need your kindness the most. You need your understanding and acceptance and loyalty the most. You need to be attuned to your needs, your wants and preferences, and just feel your body, feel your emotional state, and nourish yourself. Nourish yourself. Not the strange dynamics, not the strange toxic environments that you happen to find yourself in, or relationships. You need to nourish yourself and your soul and your heart, most importantly. Not the person who is manipulating you or trying to make you be a certain way, or getting something from your kindness, whoever it is. I'm not necessarily feeling that this is somebody evil, or like somebody who means harm to you, wants to harm you in some way. It's just something that is done by default. Maybe this is how this connection was always working out eventually, or functioning in the past, and this is what you're used to. Whoever it is, be it you and your family, you and your friend circle, you and your romantic partner, you need softness at this point. The next steps would be to soften, to focus on yourself, to go inward. What do I need? How do I want to feel? What kind of life do I want to live? When you feel down, or when you feel like you want to criticize yourself, stop for a second and what would I say to that person, to my best friend, if they were criticizing themselves, if they were kind of undermining their worth? I would definitely not put them down even more. I would definitely not scold them or say, yeah, you're useless or you are stupid or whatnot. It's just softness, more kindness, and more understanding towards yourself, not somebody who is kind of manipulating your reactions. It's like, what I'm feeling from this person is that they like when you're nice to them, they like when you're their friend, but they also tend to trigger you a lot and shake your foundation, like your core, your emotional security. They shake it a lot, and it's very uncomfortable, and they keep shaking it until they get more of your energy and more of your kindness and love and benevolence of some kind. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story here. This incense is driving me crazy. It was supposed to die off, but it's still going very strong. We've got the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's a verbal back and forth with somebody here. Communication, exchange. And it's very intense, and it's kind of triggering and uncomfortable. Whoever it is, again, in your life. It's like back and forth, and exhausting, very exhausting. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Oh yeah, makes sense. The first card we've got here is Autumnal Equinox, and it says release. Yeah, release the need to prove anything to anybody. Release the need to make a certain person love you, understand you, value you. Whoever it is, even if it's somebody you treasure very much. If they love you, they will always reach out to you, they will always be drawn to you, but it's just, there is this feeling that you you're playing someone else's game, I want to say. I don't know how to explain it better, but definitely releasing the need to be in this toxic dynamic. Possibly codependency is very likely here, even if it's a friend. But again, for everybody it will be a different person. Then we've got this card Square, and it says a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. And a mountain to climb for me feels like how hard it is. I feel for you it's really hard to make this person understand you, make this person see your value, make this person see where you're coming from, see what you're trying to convey, who you really are. It's almost as though they don't really see your true nature, even though you keep trying to push it into their face. This is who I am, look, look, look. All they do is hurt you or make you feel more tied to them or encourage this codependency. And you get exhausted eventually. You need to replenish yourself, definitely. Square is a very gnarly aspect in astrology. It's just, it has a nature of Mars. Very combative and full of conflict and tension. Then we've got this card Trust. Yeah, I love this for you. Exactly the energy of the Queen of Cups. Trusting that you're going to be fine. You are your best friend. You will always have your back. You will come out on top. Eventually this person will realize the truth of the situation. They will see who you are. They will it's almost like the situation will sort itself. I can't speak. Why am I stuttering today? Sort itself out when you let go and focus on yourself, on your own happiness, on your own well-being. As soon as you start serving your needs and you're creating this peace inside of yourself, loving yourself, possibly remothering yourself, refathering yourself. With this Queen of Cups, I'm getting very motherly energy. Unconditionally loving yourself. Then we've got this card Healing Chaos. Very similar energy, very similar. And healing something that you've been used to, for many of you, something that's normal already, or something that you just it's just, again, automatic mode of functioning, of building this connection, of relating to a certain person that is not working for you anymore. Maybe it's something that's coming from childhood again. Maybe it's a family dynamic or relationship dynamic. And healing this chaos, healing this toxic, strange ping-pong game that you're playing with this person, that shakes your foundation, shakes your stability in life, and you don't feel safe anymore. Safety and healing, that's what's important. These are the best next steps you can take. Focusing on healing, focusing on trusting, and taking care of your own heart, of your own well-being. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What next steps can you take right now in the situation? What are the best next steps for you guys? Pile 1. We've got this card First Chakra or Archangel Michael. First Chakra is all about safety. It's those first almost like primal emotional needs, safety needs we need to cover, so we feel safe, so we feel at peace, that there will be tomorrow, that I'm fine, I'm safe, nobody is going to hurt me. Possibly money is involved here, taking care of your money, fixing your living situation. Again, going back to basics, focusing on your own safety. Because I feel that you've been focusing very much on restoring some balance in this relationship, in this connection with somebody, in this dynamic, but it's just not what your heart wants. You need to feel safe, and you can yourself, you can make yourself feel safe. Does it make sense? Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh, my English is not working today apparently. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What are the next steps you can take? Pile 1. What will be the best steps for you? Okay. We've got this card Full Moon in Aries, and it says a fiery climax approaches. There could be an Aries person that's in the picture. Maybe you are an Aries, or somebody you're dealing with has a strong Aries in the astrology chart. It does feel like the situation is escalating, especially with the devil in the center of your reading. Again, it could be a conflict, or just the strange dynamic of everything is fine, but it's not. Everything is okay with us, with this relationship, but it's really not. It's very triggering, it's very uncomfortable, and a lot is bubbling underneath the surface. And I feel like what you need to prepare for is chaos. This chaos is going to become stronger, exalt, but you need to focus on your own safety, on your own peace, on your own stability, on harmony within you. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental state as well. Very important, I feel, for you guys. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What next steps should you take? Next best steps for you. We've got this card New Direction, and it says life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear is chaos is often angelic forces. Remember the healing chaos here? Angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Yeah, I feel like it's the darkest before the dawn. You are in the thick of it, of this energy. And I love that in this card with this new direction, we've got this woman, and her heart is kind of exaggerated, and it's very bright. Focusing on your heart. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very much in touch with their heart, with their emotions, and who is a biggest protector of her own peace, of her own emotional well-being. Take care of yourself, because things will change, things will look up, they will get better, turn into a more positive direction eventually. I feel like right now there is a lot of tension, and what's needed now is for you to redirect your attention towards yourself and your own happiness, your own well-being. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What are the next steps you should take right now? The best next steps for you, Pile 1. Okay. We've got this card Confusion. It says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Yeah, some of you might be feeling all alone with this imagery, with this message, with this confusion card. I feel you might be, again, as I started in this reading, like your soul is yearning for kindness, for understanding, for somebody to really see you, for somebody to really understand the truth of you, your essence. But what you see around is this coldness, this harshness, and codependency or strange demands of the people around you that don't make any sense. Why do you make me feel this way? Why do you trigger me? Why do you take so much of my energy and not give anything in return? Just very uncomfortable dynamic. And I love that it says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Again, might feel like nothing is going to change. The situation is very dark, very uncomfortable, chaotic. But there needs to be a release and shift of your focus towards yourself, your happiness. We can only really help ourselves in life if we go there. We can only heal and help ourselves. And then from that place we can help others as well. Let's get some more messages. Pile 1. What should you do next? What should be your next steps? exactly the message, like the summary of this reading. We have this card, find your center. Find your center. And it says, your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes too hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Slowing down, I feel slowing down would be the biggest advice here for you guys. Seeking safety, slowing down your life, seeking ease, seeking this almost meditative state and harmony, and the world can crumble down, get destroyed around me, but I will be fine. I will be here, I will be taking care of myself, I will be nourishing myself, I can totally rely on myself. Yeah, centering yourself, coming back to your own center and releasing the need to fix the chaos around you, fix somebody's issues, resolve the tense situations or conflict, or prove somebody something. Definitely find your center and slow down. I feel the big message for you guys here is slow down. Slow down. The world can wait. People can wait. And I feel as soon as you do that, as soon as you come back to your own center, your own harmony, things will shift. Things will shift around you. You'll see the difference. People will be behaving differently. The circumstances will change. It's all coming from within. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this yellow marble. Let's see, what should you do next? What should be your next steps in the situation that you are in? And we've got the Three of Cups, Constancy, Ace of Pentacles, Messenger, the Hierophant, and Doctor. Oh, this is such a different energy that gives me very different feeling, this reading, from the previous pile. Such a contrast. I love this. I feel like you are doing good, you guys, and life is taking you in a very beautiful direction, in the direction of healing, of growth, of stability, security, commitment. And I feel that for many of you, there is improvement in your love life, in your relationships. It feels like there is a new beautiful start that you're about to uncover, discover, see, live through. Things will get much more serious, especially for those of you who wanted your love life, your relationship to get more serious, or to find somebody, to meet a certain person who would stay in your life, the relationship that would be healthy, that would be healing, that would be stable, reliable. It would be your safe haven, that would heal the both of you and would be in your life for good. You're headed there, you guys, especially if in the past things have been the same. Maybe you've been with the same partners, or the dynamic with a certain partner was all the same, the similar stuff. It was all for fun, or was something superficial, or maybe you were friends more so rather than committed partners. There is a huge change, a huge offer, a huge new beginning, new start, a communication for many of you that I see here, that leads to healing, that leads to this beautiful outcome with this Hierophant. I love this card so much. In any circumstance, whenever I get Hierophant, it's like it's all taken care of. It's all good. The higher power, the divine, the spirit guides, they all help in this situation. It's gonna get healed. It's gonna be sorted. And it has a purpose. It has a purpose, whatever is coming towards you. Yeah. I do feel like a wonderful opportunity is on the way to you. or it's already uncovering, you're already seeing it with the Ace of Pentacles and Messenger. There could be communication or exchange with another person, a conversation that is leading to healing. For some of you it might be reconciliation, for others just a very healing connection that is going to help you feel better in life, help you feel safer, help you feel the sense of belonging, support. Very healing energy in regards to your heart, in regards to the way you relate to other people. There's a lot of trust, there's a lot of solidity here. I'm loving it. I'm not sure if I can tell you exactly the steps you should take right now, because it's coming towards you. It's just be receptive and be open to healing. Be open to healing of whatever it is that you were struggling with, confused with, or not satisfied with in regards to love, in regards to relationships. And yeah, let's look at the bottom of your deck. We've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's this mental angst and confusion and wanting to clear the space, clear the air, wanting to possibly talk to somebody here, to communicate, to express your truth, your vision. And there will be healing. There will be healing of this energy, of this, how do I explain it? And almost mental anxiety that you've been in for some of you. Healing is coming, peace is coming, commitment is coming. Wonderful energy. Overall, get ready to be healed, to be taken to a wonderful, safe place in regards to relationships and love. I love this reading for you guys. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yep, The first card we have here is Mountain, and it says Strength. You've done the work. I feel you guys, you've done the work. You've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of thinking, you've done a lot of self-growth, self-discovery, and you're a very strong person. You've got very solid morals, solid values in life. You know what you want, and you've been through a lot as well. You've got really strong willpower, and it's interesting that we've got this mountain peaks, and right in the center of your reading we also have this Ace of Pentacles, which also depicts mountains. I'm almost getting this Saturnian energy, somebody who is very solid like a rock, somebody who's very unshakable in regards to your focus in life, in regards to, again, your values, your morals. You wouldn't do anything questionable, you wouldn't hurt another human being just because, for the fun of it or whatnot. Other reasons people do it. You're very solid, and I feel like this quality of yours is bringing a stable union towards you, stable commitment, possibly even marriage here for some of you with this Hierophant, sense of belonging, the sense of home. And you guys, we've got this card Closure as well. For me, it's almost like, again, with that energy of clearing the air, talking things through, dealing with the stuff that's behind the veil, that's unsaid, that's lingering in the air. Communication is very strong here. Communication and healing, therapeutic communication. Again, closure, getting that closure, putting that balm on your soul, on your heart, and finally feeling at peace about whatever the situation is. A lot of healing, wonderful energy. Then we've got this card Cardinal, so cardinal signs in astrology. And it says instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. And cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Yeah, cardinal changes for many of you are coming your way. Don't be afraid. Take on any opportunity that comes your way. Take on this offer. Be ready for a big shift in your life. I love this progression. 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This feels wonderful. This feels very promising. Yeah, be brave, and don't be afraid of changing your life or risking something. Then we've got this card Miracles. Miracles, absolutely. Be open, be trusting, and I feel like miracles are coming your way, especially with this Hierophant. Miraculous healing of some difficult situation, the a fix that comes out of nowhere, and communication that comes out of nowhere, person reaching out, and you finally feel like everything is going to a good place, like it's promising. It's very positive, the situation. Again, like a blessing. With this card miracles, I'm getting this feeling of a blessing, of good luck, chain of events that helps the situation. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What should you do right now? What are your next steps? What would be the next best steps for you to take? We've got this card 6th chakra, or Archangel Metatron, which is the third eye chakra. Again, you are on the right track. Your intuition is on point about whatever it is that's coming. You are very divinely attuned. A lot of spiritual energy is coming through with this Hierophant especially. It's like, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna see what happens, and I'm gonna trust this journey, and I feel like I'm on the right path. Very strong intuitive connection also for many of you is coming in. Expansion of your spiritual abilities, of your intuition. The Hierophant is a very spiritual energy, also religious energy. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What should you do next? What would be the best next steps for you guys? Okay. We've got this card New Moon in Scorpio, and it says work through your fears. Yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit for you left to deal with, like the leftovers of the past to just clean up. And this would be your fears, or maybe worry about something, or confusion with that Knight of Swords at the bottom of your deck. Trust and faith, I feel, is your compass right now. Trust and faith and healing, being open to this healing that is coming your way. Especially healing of a relationship or love life. Healing relationship, I'm sensing a very beautiful healing relationship for you guys ahead. That is about to, that wants to enter your life. It's like about to knock. Commitment as well, possibly even something that leads to marriage. So definitely heal whatever you still worry about, whatever is still nagging on you. And again, I don't feel like it's too much. For you guys, it's not much at all. Pile 2. What should you do right now? What should be your next steps? Maybe there's also a connection for some of you in your life that you are sabotaging because of your fears. And I see a lot of healing coming this way. Much more trust, much more loyalty and understanding, and like those fears disappearing. And we've got this card Aura of Love now. The union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create the perfect balance. Yeah, I keep getting the Libra 7th house energy here very strongly. Partnership, commitment, and balance, and harmony, and equal give and take, all of those beautiful things. I pour into you, you pour into me, we are healing each other, we are growing in life, and we are embracing each other, just like in this imagery. Fully embracing and seeing each other. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What should you do right now? What should be your next steps? Pile 2. Look at this. We have this card Forgiveness, and it says hurt blocks our light. Again, maybe there's somebody here in your picture, in your story, that still needs your forgiveness. It doesn't necessarily have to be verbal. You can forgive them just on your own by doing possibly a certain ritual, or by scripting, writing them a letter or something like that. Or if you need it, if you feel like it's needed, it's important, reaching out to them, or replying to them reaching out to you, like responding to whatever it is that they're bringing towards you, and forgiving, and forgiving. Again, with this healing, with this messenger and the Hierophant, I feel like you'll be successful with it. You guys, you are strong enough, and you deserve this peace and this happiness, this happily ever after eventually. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What should you do next? What should be your next steps? Look at this. We have this card, relationships. No wonder, no wonder. And it says relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Absolutely, yeah. Whatever you've been through, you've only gotten stronger through it. You've only kind of, I want to say, grew a very strong backbone, or like built a solid foundation, emotional foundation for yourself. And much more healing is coming as well. For those parts of you that are still scarred, that are still hurting, healing is just around the corner. Be ready to accept it, be ready to be open-minded, open-hearted, and expect miracles. Expect miracles. Definitely the case of relationships. What you should do next is focus on your relationships in life, or a certain relationship that you still haven't dealt with or didn't receive closure on, and be open to healing of that connection. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this turquoise tone. Let's see, what should you do right now? What should be your next steps in your current situation? And we've got the 8 of Swords, young woman, King of Cups, reunion, 3 of Swords, and Fortune. Oh, you guys, just like in the previous pile, we've got a relationship situation here, a love connection very likely that I'm looking at, that has been kind of taking away your peace in the past, I feel. There's a certain connection that was making you get into this state of confusion, into the state of stuckness and not knowing which way to go, what to do, how to solve the situation. And it's almost like I don't have, everything is out of my control. I don't have any power over this connection, over this relationship, over what's been happening. I don't even see what could be my next step to deal with this, to fix this. Maybe there is a separation, or you've been through a very serious conflict and you don't know how to possibly fix this, or even forgive this person. It's just, I'm totally, there is this sense of powerlessness for some reason. I don't know why. It's as though you feel stuck in your circumstances and what's happening factually, like practically, I should say. But I do see a change of the wind here. I do see improvement here with this King of Cups in the union. There is a possibility of communication here, of emotional expression. For some of you it's already happening. Maybe this person got in touch with you or expressed that they care about you, they still have feelings for you, they want to see you, they want to meet, something like that. If it's not happening yet, then it's just around the corner for many of you with this King of Cups. I do see them showing up, reaching out, expressing their desires, their emotions toward you. But we've got this gnarly 3 of Swords for the future position and your next actions, which is very interesting to me. And what's more interesting, that this 3 of Swords is clarified by Fortune. It's almost like you are not seeing any of it. You are not seeing any improvements because you're hurting still over something. I want to clarify this Three of Swords, you guys. What is this Three of Swords about for pile 3? You guys, I feel like you're resisting it, whatever it is. You don't want it to... it's like you don't want a certain situation or a person in the situation in your picture to manipulate you or to take something from you. There's this emotional detachment that you're trying to practice, or put really strong boundaries and like, don't come close, I'm gonna shoot. Even though I don't feel like it's a bad person you are dealing with. I don't feel like there's somebody who means you any harm or who would love you to suffer. It's just you're so used to not trusting. And maybe, yes, they've done something questionable in the past, but they are, the feelings, the emotions that they've got towards you, they're solid, they're real. They've got strong emotional attachment to you. Very emotionally attached. It's almost like you are scared to lose out on something here with them, whoever it is. We clarify the Three of Swords with the Magician, with the Seven of Wands and Eight of Cups. Plus the additional cards I also pulled were the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. It's like I don't trust you anymore because you might either destroy my whole life or take away my happiness or get me into a very dire situation, dire state, and I'm gonna miss out on something else. And that is why I don't feel happy about this coming together or giving you another chance, basically. I want to get more. I need more information. Pile 3. What should you do about this person, about this situation with them? You're gonna be fine. Pile 3, you're gonna be fine. You will be okay. You will be safe. You will be abundant. Whether they are with you or not, you will be abundant. You will be stable. You will be financially stable. I don't know who I'm telling this for, but somebody here is very worried about money. Very worried about feeling, going back to poverty or feeling stuck or feeling dependent or feeling like you are in the state of lack constantly, struggle. You will be fine. These are only your thoughts. These are only your thoughts, and you are causing yourself much more heartbreak than this person is causing you. You are doing it to yourself big time rather than them. They just would want to love you. They just basically want to love you. And we ask the question, what should you do about the situation? And the cards are repeating. It's very interesting, similar to previous clarification. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and Nine of Cups. You will be fine, better than fine. You will be happy. You will be you will feel like your biggest dream has come true with this Wheel of Fortune, this Nine of Cups. Again, whether they are with you or not, it's almost like you are even terrified of seeing them again, getting together with them, or just some sort of exchange with this person. But you will be okay eventually. Just focus on building this stability, building this happy life for yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. You've already put the seeds into the ground. You've already nourished that soul of a good life, of a happy relationship or whatnot. You've already done a lot of work. Now is your time to receive the goods, receive the blessings with this Wheel of Fortune, with this Nine of Cups, You will be so happy. Don't cause yourself this much heartbreak anymore. For some of you, if you lost something important in the past as a cause of emotional connection or just something out of your control, like a worldly situation, it will come back to you in another form. Whatever you lost that was important to you, it will come back to you. Maybe opportunities, maybe some kind of lifestyle or a way of living that you couldn't achieve. You'll achieve it eventually. You'll be happy. Do not cry over spilled milk, because you can pour yourself some more milk, some more milkshake, some more lattes, and just something even more fancier, champagne. You'll do that. That spilled milk is just not so important for you anymore. And this person is not looking to hurt you or break your heart or take something from you. You'll be fine. I feel like it's such a huge message here, very loud. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys. We've got the Hermit. Have you been isolating yourself? Have you been going into your loneliness, hermitude, and just detaching from all of the people and not socializing? It's like, all of you, leave me alone. Let me be. Let me be. I don't want any stimulation, emotional stimulation, mental stimulation. I want to be on my own. There is a lot of just this detachment. Whether it's just something that you needed spiritually, or it's coming from this fear of being hurt again, heartbroken again. Yeah. And I feel like because of that isolation and loneliness, you got yourself into this strange way of thinking, strange state with the Eight of Swords, of like, I feel so powerless, I don't even know how I can change the situation I'm in, especially in regards to this love connection or what the romantic situation that's on your mind. You are much more powerful than you think you are. Let's look at your oracle cards. Look at this. The first card we've got is Island or Solitude. Yep, that Hermit energy. I just want to be on my own. I just want to stay in my little island. Don't come close. Don't touch me. Don't trigger me. Don't make me feel any certain way. I'm done with all of it. And I feel like you are ready to get out. For many of you, you're ready to get out of this heartbroken state, of this sadness, of this sulking and disappointment, to find your blessings, to find your passion, to find your bliss, your sunshine. Because the next card we've got here is Confidence. You guys are much more confident within yourself if you want to be. If you spread your wings, if you focus on being yourself and shining your light and staying in your grace and just not letting those fears and intrusive thoughts confuse you or make you believe some sort of illusion. Focus on this confidence, focus on just your authentic expression, focus on being yourself and not defining yourself by the pain that you've been through, by the heartbreak or wound that somebody has caused you. There's so much happiness on the other side and so much love as well. We also have this card Fire, so fire signs in astrology, and it says confidence, optimism, passion and bravery. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Again, the energy you must embody at this point, you guys. Whether in the past I feel you've been in this deep psychological transformative kind of melancholic state, more so the Scorpio side, the Cancer energy possibly. Now is the time to set yourself on fire a little bit, to become passionate about your life again, to become confident, to laugh more, to smile more. And for you guys, I feel you're ready. You're ready, many of you. And that will improve your love life eventually, because I keep looking at this Three of Swords, which is all wounded and scarred, and then we've got this beautiful new shiny fluffy heart with the wings, with the, what is it, the crown or the candle on the top of it, and it's so magical. This is what your heart really looks like, and you imagine it to be this bruised and scarred and sad old heart center. Another card I should say, we have Abundance. Just like this Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups combination we had, you are headed towards this abundance, this Like, I'm happy, I've got enough for a happy life, my lifestyle is perfect for me, I'm attracting all of the blessings into my life, I'm attracting the prosperity, the money, the financial stability, security. This is what you should be focusing on. This is what you should be striving towards. And believing that you actually deserve it and you can get there if you want to. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What should you do right now? What would be the best steps for you to take in this situation? Yay! We've got this card, woman holding a heart. Another message of the heart. Coming back to your center, coming back to your softness, coming back to your faith, your trust, trusting the best in people, seeing the best in people, at least trying to see the best, because that's what they're going to show you more of usually, if it's not some wounded narcissist or psychopath or sociopath. Usually people tend to be drawn to those whose eyes light up when they see them. It's just, I don't know, I do that. I'm not drawn to people who don't like me or who see the worst in me. It's just, why would I associate with those people? I want to be better. I want to be the best version of myself. And I want to be surrounded by people who see me as that. So definitely open up your heart. Believe that your heart is healed at this point, because I feel that it is. And the illusion, the game you play, the game that your mind plays on you is that you should still suffer, that you should still cry over the spilled milk, that you should still be careful, you should still be protective, defend yourself, not let people close. When in fact you've got such a beautiful, huge heart. And there's somebody, we've got a power couple here, because the woman holding the heart is the archetype of a Queen of Cups. And we also have got the King of Cups right in the center of your reading. There's somebody out there who loves you very, very much. Or who will love you if it's a new person. If there is nobody out there for you who is like, you could imagine, who still has feelings for you. So, yeah. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What should you do right now? What should be your next steps? What would be the best next steps for you? Pile 3. We've got this card, full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality and practicality. Yeah, with this strange contrast in your reading between abundance, finances, stability, material stability and emotional sphere. I feel like it's really needing balance, these two aspects of your life. There definitely needs to be a bit more harmony, and like, I feel as soon as one comes, as soon as one improves, the other will come up, like exalt simultaneously, improve simultaneously for you guys. For example, you heal your heart, you feel more happy, more confident within yourself, more loving, your money improves consequently. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What should be your next steps? What should you do next? We've got this card, Divine Will. It says your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Especially for those of you who tend to go into this lack mentality or victim mentality. You chose the experiences that you went through. You chose the partners that you engaged with, that you interacted with. You chose the lessons, you chose the pain, the good and the bad. And yeah, I feel like it's important again for you to let go of the fear, of the worry, and focus on happiness. Life is short. This is what we are here for. This is what we are here for. And at the bottom, you guys, also want to show you this card. We have this card, Heart's Desire. And it says, you are being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. Again, metaphor of a heart all over your reading. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What should you do right now? What would be the best steps for you to take right now? Pile 3. We've got this card, Radical Honesty. Even look at the imagery. I feel like it's literally you, with all of this armor, with a scar on her face, with a very tired like bruise on her eye, very tired look, and she's very much self-protecting with a shield over here. And the message on this card is, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat and self-denial, just like the energy of the Eight of Swords and the Hermit, and just don't hurt me, don't engage with me. I know everybody is out there to hurt one another. People just want to take advantage of others, and just all of those things that you made yourself believe in, took as your truth, not very true. Maybe some of you are even pretending to be somebody else, and in reality you're somebody much more softer, much more kinder, much more sensitive, compassionate, and there's a need to come back to that. And at the bottom, you guys, we have this card, Repair. It says, making amends rather than fun times reveals a relationship's true constitution. So some of you again will be rebuilding a connection here, rebuilding a relationship, a love situation, reconciling possibly. Let's get a final card for you, pile 3. What should you do right now? What would be the best steps for you to take in your situation? Pile 3. And we've got this card, Be Proud. I'm going to show you the imagery. And it says, it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while it's important to stop and acknowledge what you achieved and be proud. Just like this confidence card, where she has her wings spread wide and she's happy with who she is, not criticizing herself, not defining herself by the wound that she was caused, by the pain that she's feeling, the heartbreak. Being proud of yourself, being proud of all the lessons that you went through. Even if you had to isolate for a little bit, to go your own separate way from the majority of the people, you will achieve this state of happiness, peace and abundance eventually. And your dream will come true, whatever dream that is, especially if it's connected to a love situation. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4, or everybody who chose this acorn. Let's see what should be your next steps. What should you do in regards to your situation? And we've got the Knight of Cups, Size, Six of Cups, Thief, Knight of Swords, and Despair. You guys, I feel like you have a lot of love for somebody here. Like your whole heart is filled with love and tenderness and compassion, and just very attuned to a certain person, whether you're with them or not. And I feel like this love gives you this sense of this bittersweet feeling, this just sadness mixed with joy and uplifting feeling. And it's almost like it's blooming more and more in your heart, especially in the past. Maybe you've been reminiscing about a certain situation, about a certain person, or even like if it's a family member or a friend, whoever it is. There's just this feeling of expansion of your heart. And on one hand, it makes you feel joy and just this peace and all of those beautiful high vibrational emotions. But on the other hand, it's just, it gives you this slight sadness and melancholy almost, this blue feeling. For some of you, it might be that currently there is a lot of nostalgic energy in your life. For others, there might be that somebody from your past has come back around, has shown up for you, has expressed themselves to you somehow with the Six of Cups. And Thief, it might have been something out of the blue, something unexpected. Let me see, for some reason I want to clarify the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups about for pile 4? Okay. There's so much passion here, so much romantic energy, and it's almost like difficult to contain. Just so much lust, infatuation in the situation between you and another person, whether it's somebody you know or somebody that is new, coming into your picture, coming into your life. We clarified the Six of Cups. I pulled 4 cards just in case. We've got the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, Devil, and the Empress. Just so much intensity and so much connection, heart to heart, body to body, and like, can I think of anything else in my life? It's just impossible almost, because yeah, very drawn to each other, these two people. And I feel like this connection, or whatever it is trying to make you become the best version of yourself with this Empress. Trying to remind you of who you can be, how deeply you can love, how deeply you can care. Yeah, feels very exciting, very exciting. But there's also something sad beneath all of it. And I feel what you need to do in the future is to get clarity on something. Especially if there is not much communication going on between you and this person. We've got this Knight of Swords and despair. It's like something is lacking in this picture and makes you go a bit crazy mentally. There's a lot of overthinking. I just want to get to the core of things, of this matter. I just want to see the truth, almost. Let me see, I also want to clarify this Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords about for pile 4? Missing information, something is missing here. Maybe the other person is keeping something from you. Maybe it's just a very strange, tricky situation, but something is missing and it makes you feel stuck, makes you feel confused. And unless I have this clarity, unless I'm crystal clear about what's going on, I cannot proceed. I cannot proceed with this. There's this desperation and exhausting feeling. But I feel like there is a new chapter on the horizon for you in this situation and your love life, for many of you, pile 4. And more clarity is coming. Focus on finding this clarity. Focus on this, like, factual understanding. I don't want to say, how to explain it well. The emotions are good, what you're feeling is good, but you also need to have some sort of reassurance in the situation. And asking for it. For example, talking to your partner and asking whatever it is that's bothering you. Could you clarify this for me? Could you talk to me about this issue? I would really appreciate your input. Something like that would really help you find peace of mind. And be able to kind of breathe freely. I want to see the bottom of your deck, you guys. To see the background story. We've got the Hanged Man. It's either the situation has been kind of dragging, has been put on pause, or maybe there was a strange something out of your control for many of you. Maybe this connection was kind of my gosh, English, come online, brain, work with me. just this feeling of nothing much is happening, and I'm not sure what's going on, and everything is kind of dragging and going really slowly. Maybe again this connection has stopped developing, and it's very uncomfortable, very just, it's either we are done here or we are getting closure, we are talking and working out whatever needs to be worked out. Let's look at your oracle cards. Pile 4. Yeah, the first card we've got here is Forest or Breathe. Many of you feel very tired of this mental on repeat monologue inside of your head, trying to figure something out, trying to see the clarity of things. Maybe you are doing tarot as well, or maybe you're just asking questions around, or just trying to be very attentive. But it's exhausting. For many of you, I feel like you are being asked to come down, to come back to your center, to your harmony, and let go of this issue for a while, for a little bit. Just because there's this desperation and confusion within your head. Even though the heart knows, I feel your heart knows the truth of the situation. We also got this card Transformation. Yeah. I feel like something needs to die off here, and a new chapter, a totally new start needs to come into the picture for you guys, especially to this emotional issue. Dying of the old, of the things that are not serving you, not working out, possibly a dynamic with this person, possibly a way of relating to each other, and then rebuilding it, rebuilding whatever it is. Then we've got this card Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are Sagittarius people, maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. And it says optimism, exploration and freedom. For some of you as well, there might be traveling that's involved, because I keep looking at this Knight of Swords, and this woman, it looks like she's traveling among the clouds, and the traditional meaning, one of the meanings of the Knight of Swords is air travel. Plus we've got Sagittarius, which is the sign ruled by Jupiter, and it's all about traveling, foreign things. And we also have this card Diligence as the next oracle card, and looking at this bird, it looks like an airplane a little bit to me. So I don't know where I'm getting all of this traveling, relocation, movement indications from, but they must be important for some of you. Exploration, freedom. Maybe you've been feeling tied to a certain place and you want to relocate to feel better, to improve your love life for some of you as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. What should you do right now? What should be your next steps? Look at this. We have this card Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, and another bird flying in the picture, flying out through this door. Yeah, definitely focusing on healing, on happiness, and on the peace of mind. If you need to change your life somehow, do it. To find this clarity, to find this freedom, this peace. Definitely a strong message here for you to focus on healing, and healing whatever is burdening you mentally, more so. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. What would be the best next steps for you? What should you do right now? We've got this card Disseminating Moon, and it says take time to breathe out. Just like with this card Forest, and this message Breathe, or Breath. Yeah, Breath. Very similar messages. If you need to pause, pause. If you need to slow down your life, do it. And it's interesting that at the bottom we also have this message Waxing Moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So regardless of your actions, I feel like behind the scenes in your life, events are speeding up. Changes are speeding up. This transition, this beautiful rebirth. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. What should be your next steps? Pile 4. What should you do right now? We've got this card, Divine Wheel. Yeah, exactly. It says your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Absolutely. Letting go of this mental angst, of this gnarly thoughts that you are thinking, of this confusion. And you're gonna be fine. Of this desperation in your head. Focus on breathing, on slowing down, on your personal healing and happiness. Pile 4. What should you do right now? What would be the best next steps for you? We've got this card, Inner Life. It says your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. There's so much love within you, so much creativity, so much beautiful, almost childlike nature of yours. And you can create beautiful things if you connect to your internal garden, internal garden that is blooming in your wisdom. Beautiful, beautiful messages. Pile 4. What else? What should you do right now? What would be the best next steps for you? Okay, no wonder. We've got this card, Self-Love. I'm sensing so much love from you. Again, it's inside of you. It's just your thoughts are very negative, could be at times, causing you this melancholy, this sadness, desperation. And this card says, now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. Definitely self-love is the compass, is the way to go, should be your direction right now in life. And sticking to it, sticking to this positivity with such Sagittarius energy, being diligent about your self-love practices. And and I feel like your love life will improve consequently if you shift your focus towards yourself and towards loving yourself. So this is all I have for you, Pile 4. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.